Jó estét a mai második streamben, ezúttal
Megvárják?
várok. Elder Scrolls Online lesz családi körben. Törpe is jön? Nem jön? Úgy érzem, nem jön. Mindjárt kezdünk, csak csapatra várunk. Megérkezik a mindenki. Csak ide ér előbb-utóbb. Csak ide érsz előbb-utóbb, ugye? Előbb-utóbb biztos. Addig odaugrok hozzá. Megpróbálom megkeresni, bár nem biztos, hogy sikerül itt a környéken van valahol, de hogy hol? Még nem lépett be a csapatba, úgyhogy egyelőre nem látom. Javítani kéne, vagy ilyesmi. Bár lehet, hogy nem tudom, hol van az a baj. Gyakorlatilag bárhol lehet. Na, itt egy kereskedő.
The roads are
Faramir. Jól van. Faramir. Valószínűleg questeket fogunk csinálni, hogyha egyszer... egyszer ideért, hogy ideértek. Egyelőre még nem értek ide.
2 perc.
7 perc. Csapat izét se fogadtad még el? Nem tudom, hogy hol vagy.
Well, what is it? Someone put the flying books to rest in the Reliquary of Stars. Apparently it was Daedra behind it all.
The ways of the Iliad are beyond our ken, dear Snagbash.
I could just
Who knows
spit.
what strings now resonate with disharmony?
Sometimes I forget why we're still friends.
Na, elfogadta a csapat. Akkor most meg tudom keresni. Ho-ho, azt mondja, ott van lent. Valahol. Ott egy majom. Megvan. Ha.
Itt vagyok.
Yay! Törpe nem jön?
Nem tudom.
Nem akar. Még mindig duzzog.
Nem tudom.
Jó, akkor válasz ki egy questet, lehet, hogy tovább is tudsz menni. És akkor menjünk oda. Vagy hát te irányítasz, mert te mondod, hogy hova menjünk. Hányos szintű vagy?
Szóval 23-as,
Jó, akkor még bőven van mit tenni. Válasz ki egy valamit. De egyébként az ilyen főszállal hogy állsz? Nincs olyasmi, hogy main quest, vagy valami ilyesmi? Story quest, vagy mit tudom én.
Hol nézem?
Szerintem azzal még nem nagyon csináltál semmit se.
Hol nézem?
Hát a questek között. Jét nyom meg, és akkor
A fesztes. Melyik a fesztes?
nem értem.
Na, hol látom a feszteket?
Hát a jét megnyomod, és akkor ott vannak a questek. Az,
Hogy the sun
igen.
of Knips and Long Shadows.
Akkor jelölt be azt, és akkor menjünk oda.
A jelölve.
Akkor menjünk oda. De Sámba, el tudsz menni te Sámba az ugróval? De Sámba hol? De Sámban hol konkrétabban?
Snookpot fölött van egy
Uha!
ugró.
Snunk, mi?
Snookpot.
Snookod.
Az fölött van egy ugró.
Jó, ez a Snookod hol van?
Eden Road.
De az nem Desámban van.
Akkor nem, akkor ez. Mindegy, ez az aktív most.
Mi volt a Desán? Na mindegy. Az Eden út az itt van lent.
Eden Road.
Akkor ugorj oda, aztán megyek én is.
Hova kell menni?
Ugorj oda, aztán megyek utánad.
Várjál, valamit csináltam.
Mit csináltál? Eltűntél? Eltűntél? Nem tűntél el, mit csináltál? Itt vagy nem tűntél el? Az van, hogy 7 óra körül be kell adnom egy gyógyszert a vendegúznak, aztán olyan 7:40 körül esznek, az egy 10 perc kb, akkor szünet, akkor egyél vagy pisi, vagy mit tudom én, akkor 8 után egy ilyen 3-5 perccel megint be kell adni egy két gyógyszert a vendegúznak, úgyhogy akkor megint az egy kis rövid szünet, az nem 10 perc, csak egy ilyen rövid. Jó. A 7 óra előtt, 7 óra körül van az első ilyen kis egy perc, mert beadjuk csak neki aztán. Na, nincs meg?
Reportálni.
Hát hol a quest jelzés, ahhoz a legközelebb ízet keresel, aztán kész. Vagy menjünk gyalog, nekem az is jó.
Menjünk gyalog.
Akkor mennyi? Irány murány. Irány a quest.
Jössz?
Aha, csak úgy eltűntél, mint a kámfor.
Mondtad, hogy menj.
Ja. Behoztál egy állatkát. Meg egy pókicót is. És mit kell csinálni?
Találkozni kell.
Ah,
Skyler.
hát jó. Gyákomokra.
Igen.
Megy le a nap az erdőben, mindjárt sötét lesz. Vagy legalábbis nem sokára.
Hát itt nagyot esünk.
Micsoda?
Nagyot esünk.
Ja, innen? Hát innen igen. Ez nem biztos, hogy jól lehet, hogy menjünk ott le az körbe. Ha nem akarsz mindenáron meghalni. A vízbe lehet ugrani majd. Itt már, innen már leeshetünk szerintem. Beleesik a vízbe.
Hát itt nem úszunk. Igen.
Mondtam, ide már leeshetünk.
Hol vagy?
Itt vagyok.
Nekem
Mi van?
menni a szegénynek.
Hova akarsz menni?
Nem tudom, ez jelzi kapunak.
Kamió? Menjünk el?
Menjünk.
De akkor menjünk. De ez Kraglónnak...
Nem tudom, kell menni vele.
Hát... Most. Nem hiszem, hogy neked ide kell jönnöd, de mindegy.
Akkor gyere vissza.
Kösz.
De ezt jelzi kapunak.
De az csak egy... mert itt el tudsz menni. Ah. Jaj, ne, ez még nem is oda visz. Ó, hogy ez a...
Hol vagy?
Va.
Hol vagy?
Hát, töltőképernyő. Meg nem ott, ahol voltam, mert nem oda ment. Azt mondja, hogy...
Választok egymást.
Mi? Megyek vissza hozzá.
Pedig ez van a desán alatt.
Mi van Desán alatt?
Hát a questeknél.
Hát de Desán nem is itt van.
De itt, jó, csak azt mondom, hogy de ide van írva, hogy Desen, meg akkor ugye ez a quest cím, vagy ez a rész cím. Más meg nem jelez.
As you may have encountered, all throughout Valenwood live the Spinners, the most faithful devotees of Ifrit, our most
De
important.
Desánban nem tudsz elmenni, azt mondtad, vagy? Állsz egy másikat akkor. Vagy nézd meg, hol az itt az ugró, gyere vissza. Nézd meg, hogy Desánba tudsz menni az ugróval. Úgyhogy a piros páncélja van.
Az ugó még nem is volt meg nekem.
As many of its labor facilities,
Az ugó nem is volt.
and other elements of the community suspended within the Elden
Nézzek, hogy itt a Locations-nél van egy Desán, és akkor nézd, hogy oda tudsz menni. Valami. Na, mit találtál?
Akkor is ott jelzi pedig a kaput a szekérnél.
De ne azt nézd, az ugróra kattints rá, és nézd meg, hogy Desánon belül el tudsz menni valahova.
Igen.
Jó, akkor menjünk oda.
Mi várja?
Kivéve az a Kundam Indorillia, mert oda nem menjél. Ugrót nézzél.
Nem enged, várja.
Nem enged, jó, várj.
Esen második.
Desánban nem enged. Akkor hol van Desán, várjál? Desán. Nézzük a szomszédban. Megtalálom, hogy hol van Desán. Shadowfen. Shadowfenen belül el tudsz menni valahova? Mondjuk tudom, hogy... Na, oda se? Jó,
Csak
akkor...
házakat jelölnek el feketén.
Miket?
Házakat feketén.
Jó, akkor Stormhold... Shadowfen nem. Akkor... Stormforce-ba biztos, hogy el tudsz menni.
Igen. Na és ott melyik?
Hát ott mondjuk a... Dawn's Watch, aztán megnézzük, hogy jó-e.
Melyik?
Jobb oldalon Dawn's Watch.
Megyek.
Ja, de lehet, hogy nem ez kellett volna, majd mindjárt.
Mi?
Látunk egy másikhoz szerintem. Szemér meg hempereg a... Az ágyába. Hát innen nem fogunk tudni lemenni Desámba, hanem el kéne mennünk a... Ö, ott van lent középen egy ilyen hegy, ilyen
Várjál,
csúcs.
földbe.
Ja?
Na igen.
Szóval ott van egy ilyen csúcsos hegyféleség ott középen. Len. Azt látod?
Hol?
Jó, mindegy. Ö,
Mi a neve?
az a neve a véselnek, hogy Esenroad. Azt látod? Ott van a... középtől egy kicsit balra. Sulfur Pulse alatt.
Megvan.
Akkor oda menjünk. Esenroad. Na és akkor itt most lecaplatunk, szerintem Desámba vezet ez az út. Nem ez? Nincs el lovat? Hol a lovad? Sebességre pakolsz ennek a pacinak, vagy nem?
Ura.
Hm?
Raktam.
Mennyinél jársz vele? Nem sokkal... Nem tűnik sokkal gyorsabbnak, mint volt.
Jó van, na szóld le.
Nem szólom róla, csak nem tűnik gyorsabbnak.
Várj meg!
Ez Desán lesz elvileg. Igen.
Nagyszerű.
Akkor felveszünk, vegyél, most leszálltunk. Vegyél fel minden ugrót, amit látsz. Mert... Szóval mindjárt lesz is egy. Hol a quested vajon?
Hol vagy?
Eljöttem az úton. Itt lesz egy ugró már mindjárt. Pár darázs is van. Nagyszerű. Merre felé? Akkor menj, nem, nézd meg a térképen, hogy merre felé van a quest, aztán menjünk arra. Amit látsz ugrott, azt minthez menjen oda, hogy felvedd. Itt egy kadzsit.
Gardérral kell találkozni, mert van.
Jó, és hol van? Nem, azt jelzi a térképen.
Nem tudom, mert nem jelöli, pedig az az aktív questem.
És Desánon belül van. Pedig jelölnie kell, hogy hol van.
Ezt mondom.
Mindegy. Ha Desánban van, akkor itt kell lennie.
Egy kapujelzésem van, amit látok, de az még igen picit, tehát az messze van. Ha betűk van,
Milyen betűk?
azik.
Milyen betűk?
Az ugró
Nyomd a gombot, mert nem hallani, mit mondasz.
meg egy trapészt. Meg téged.
Nyomd rendesen a gombot, mert nem értem, amit mondasz, mert akkor szaggat. Meg...
Mondom, messze jelez egy kaput,
Na mindjárt érted? Igen?
jelöli a betű, az égtájakat, a betűket, az ugrómat jelöli, téged jelöl, meg egy ilyen trapéz alakú fekete,
Az nem érdekes.
ennyit jelöl, tehát nem jelöli a...
Milyen kaput? Milyen kaput?
Meg halálfejeket jelöl, egyet.
És akkor biztosítva az a quest? Tuti fix.
Azt melyik részén látom, bár érteni úgyse értem, hogy mi van ideírva, de
Hát a jét, ha megnyomod, akkor...
kiadta a questet, igen.
És Desánon belül. Igen, keres egy másik questet, mindjárt jövök, beadjuk a Gusznak az első gyógyszert.
Ja, kerestem másikat.
Na.
Egy murkmirés.
Igen. Hol tűntél innen előlem?
Itt vagyok az ugrónál. Ez a Swamp Yali Sonata.
Na várják. Jó, az nekem is van. Akkor menjünk oda. Azt mondja, hogy a kis utcákok, oda a felsőbe kell ugranunk szerintem a Root Whisper, oda a legtetejére, ott a szemnél.
Hova még egyszer?
A legtetején a szem alatt van egy ugró.
Hol?
A legtetején a térképnek. Murkmire-ben. Oda megyünk.
Hol?
Hát ahol mondtad, hogy vannak quested.
Murkmire.
Igen.
Nem hallak el, én sem mindig.
Miért nem hallasz? Mi nem hallasz?
Adtam rá hangot.
Helyes. Az mindig jól jön. Aztán ha látunk még questet, akkor felvesszük.
Most csak egy kék nyilat lát.
A kék az nem érdekes. Azt mondja, elvileg erre kell menni. És ilyen kis színes kis izéket kell gyűjtögetni. De nem, meg kell fogni. Meg kell fogni őket. Meg kell fogni a kis repkedő kis izéket, azt hiszem. Na, még egy kicsit lejjebb. Ahol vannak a kis pacák. Ha látunk valahol köztet, azt felvesszük. Itt röpködnek tök aranyosak. Ráakadok a kőbe. Ez itt van lenn valahol? Ott van egy! Van vele egy nyíkember.
Hol tűntél?
Leestem a hídra. Jaj, krokodilok is jöttek. Jaj, de jó. Au!
Some of the imagery you presented.
Megfogtam. De is megkaptad?
A Swamp Yali netet? Vagy mi?
Hát eltűnt a 4-ből, már csak 3 van? Vagy még 4 van, amit meg kell fogni? Akkor megkaptad. Ott van. De menjél kis repülő, kis izé. Süty! Ez is megvan. Már csak 2 kell. Ott egy quest, azt mindjárt felvesszük. Tegyük fel a questet. Így kifeküdt. Megették a kígyók. Tedd fel ezt a botot, ami itt van mellette. És akkor most válts vissza a Jelly szonátára. A questek között, mert most átváltott erre. Amit most fölvettünk. Úgyhogy vissza kell váltani a Jelly-sre.
Milyen botot kell fölvennem?
Van ott egy bot a hulla mellett?
Nem, nincs.
Jó, akkor már valószínűleg felvettem én, és akkor megkaptad te is. A questednél a szonátás van, ha nem, akkor válts vissza a szonátásra. Mi?
Visszaváltott.
Jó, akkor a következő kis vacak, ami röpköd. Uff, mi gáncsoltál? Ami elgáncsolt alól. Ott lesz lenn valahol? Hát hol vagy? Te, itt van. Itt, ez is megvan. Akkor most mehetünk, hogyan fogunk visszamenni.
Hát arra
Itt egy láda. Vagy erre nem fogunk visszamenni, úgyhogy csak a másik irányba fogunk menni. Az biztos. Na mi az, inkább szétütöd, mint kinyitod?
eltörik ez a... Menjünk.
Nem jól csinálod.
Van, te kinyitottál, mert 28 minyőt, én meg kinyitottam.
Nem is igaz.
Talán mert a Dominikán...
Gyakorolni kell. Gyakorolni kell. Vedd ki belőle a cuccot. Hey! Hát ez lenyúlt előled, basszus. Hát ez rendes voltál. Apsikám. Na jó, akkor menjünk. Hát csak egy ilyen kis jelly acak kell. Az valahol itt fent repked. Hiszem? Elvileg? Ott van! Megvan! Csutty! Vissza kell menni a... De fölfelé. Jaj, valahogy be kéne jutnunk. Itt a gyíkember. Na jó, nem is az. Fönn van. Ah, te jó ég. Nekem mászok a dombra. Itt be lehet menni. Ez még milyen átjáró, vagy mi ez? Ez egy átjáró. Ja, átjáró. Szép volt. Itt van.
You have my quartet. Wonderful. My throat is all warmed up. It's time. You can be the first to see the show. Prepare to be amazed. All right, my
Mit fog csinálni velük? Figyeld a...
And one, and two. Oh, over here. No, there we go. Finale, big flourish.
Cukik. Következő quest ott lent van a faluban, ott lent.
Az a?
Amit felvettem. Micsoda?
Lifing, carvings.
Igen. Mert most csak az egy van még. De még talán lesz több.
Oh, those poor envoys. How could this happen?
Visszamegyünk az átjáról. Szerintem. Akkor így erre. Valamerre nagyjából. A mocsáron keresztül. Hopp, itt van még egy quest, és felvesszük. Aztán vissza kell váltani erre a Carvings-osra. Megrázott a virág.
Verona? Drula? You there? Are you familiar with the local terrain? If so, I could use your help. My wife and we came to this god's forsaken land to get away from the clamor of Vivec City. But I fear my poor Verona may have gotten into a spot of trouble. Verona and her beloved pet Drula went for a walk in the swamp hours ago, and they still haven't returned. My wife can take care of herself, but she's as unfamiliar with this terrain as I am. I fear the worst may have happened. Verona saw some ancient Argonian stonework out in the swamp. She loves to study the techniques of long-dead masons. Use this whistle, and Drula should come running. If you pet him and tell him he's a good boy, he'll lead you directly to Verona. Drula loves that whistle. He comes running whenever we blow it. I'm sure Verona just got caught up examining an interesting piece of carved stone, but I appreciate you going to check on her. I'll just wait here in case they return. Drula's our Bantam Gua. Cute little slobberer was a marriage gift, and he's been with us ever since. He's more attached to Verona than to me, truth be told, and she's trained him well. Just blow the whistle and he'll come running. Verona constantly complains that we never take a vacation, so when the opportunity presented itself, I set up this trip to visit Murkmire. She was suddenly surprised, but I get the feeling she was hoping for somewhere with a bit less mud. We met on one of my construction sites. I was just an assistant overseer on that project, and Verona was one of our stonemasons. She's really good at her craft. Whenever she gets the chance, she loves to learn new techniques for working stone.
Visszaváltunk a Life Carvings-ra.
Váltottam.
Jó, és ahhoz meg... Ott is lesz majd egy... Nem, az egy másik. Ja, akkor az erre van. Itt lefelé. Ha látok a szemértől, akkor... Ó, leestem. Lacs. Jössz? Ott vagy. Jó, jó, jó. Nem ír már éhes, aztán itt keringel az óra mellett. Bogarak. Micsoda labirintus vagy. Azt nem itt kínált bújdosni. Micsoda? Átjöttem a dzsumbujon a ácsolmányok alatt. Máshogy nem tudtam átjönni. De biztos van egy út is.
Már ne.
Vagyok. Nem mentem sehova. No, csak átjöttem az ácsolmányok alatt. Mindjárt fel tudsz jönni. Ha még átbújsz ott is. A másik oldalon feljáró. Ja, arra lesz.
What hope have I? What song have I? A grave stake I have not. It was taken by pale hands away into the swamp. It is lost, just like my egg brother's honorable end. The breeze brings a traveler, a newfound hope. You hold the grave stake of Tunzi, an elder most kind and now departed. But oh, how can I complete my journey? My injury hinders, and the road is long. There is a glade within the swamp where Tunzi first set eyes upon his beloved. It was there that he wished the grave stake to be placed. As grave singer, I must grant this wish. But perhaps you would be willing to help.
Nem voltam olyan, csak átmentem a dzsumbu, nem rohantam előre, ott voltam mellette, csak kerestem az utat.
I beg your help in this matter, most grave. Will you set right what another so cruelly made wrong? A glade within the swamp, where a first love was formed. A tree it once had, but now it does not. It is gone, just as Toonsey is now gone. A fitting place for his memory to rest. They are memorials of lifetimes past. As the years progress, we carve our story upon the wood. Our triumphs and fears, our laughter and follies, all must be remembered. As Gravesinger, it is my sworn duty to protect these memories. Like a battle cry I lead, like a lullaby I soothe, like a funeral dirge I mourn. My song guides the souls of our departed back to the loving embrace of the Hist. It is also I who ensures the burial rites of my tribe. Yes, as Gravesinger, I must ensure this final burial rite is enacted. That is why I traveled to this village, despite my injury. To fail in this task is to disgrace the memory of Toonsey. Toonsey possessed a kind heart and soft word for all. The Moss Skin tribe mourned deeply when he left us. He would often travel to the Brightthroat village to take place in the bonding ritual. It was during this time that he met his beloved. A dry skin visited our peaceful village. I knew there was greed in his heart, but took little heed. The Zanmir hold many useless trinkets that we Zaxleo care little for. But when he fled with the grave stake, I had no choice but to give chase. Yes, though not by the thief's pale hand. Journeying through the darkened swamp, I did not realize a hackwing stalked me. In my haste to escape, I twisted my ankle upon an upturned root. It is because of this that I ask you to fulfill my duty.
Ott egy könyv az asztalom,
Milyen asztalon?
ahol itt az emberke mellett, ha nem vetted fel. Na, merre kell itt menni? Váljunk csak ki a városból. Jó, akkor vissza kell menni észak felé. Nincsenek questek. Nem látom. Visszafelé kell. Hopp, itt volt megint valami.
Itt egyik ember mit csinál?
Nem tudom, ez egy jó kérdés. De esetre az erre van, ahol... Ja, nem. Hopp, itt is van egy quest. Itt előre.
You are well traveled, yes? Let us
Na,
exchange
megint vissza kell váltani a
pleasantries and
Carvings-osra.
word from the road. Greetings and salutations. I was curious to know if your travels are soon to lead you through Brightthroat lands. It is my home, you see, and I have just returned from Shadowfen. I have supplies meant for our bonding ritual preparations, but I must arrange for their transport. It would mean so much if you could tell my tree minder that I will be home soon. Most assuredly so. It is our most important ceremony of the year.
kék
The
festése
whole
van.
village will be bubbling with activity to ensure it goes smoothly. Knowing that I will return soon with supplies would be one less burden on the tree minder's mind. Many grateful thanks to you. You need only tell tree minder Pavu that Sidasi will be home in a day or so with supplies. May the mud remain firm under your feet. Well, every tribe has some ritual to celebrate a fruitful union. I am told even men and Mer have such things. But we Brightthroats are unique in that we seek to pair those of our tribe with those of other tribes. It builds trust. I do not know exactly what you mean, but we do this to improve relations with our neighbors. We are better able to settle disputes, freely travel, and trade, because we are all egg brothers and egg sisters. Treeminder Pavu oversees everything, or rather, she interprets the Hist's will so that we can carry it out. Our Hist has taught us this way of life, and we have prospered for it. I am grateful to count myself a bright throat.
Jó, azt felvettük, várj, visszaálltok én. Nem tetszik, hogy mindig elvált róla. Harvingszos, és akkor... Ja. Erre.
Jössz?
Aha.
Majci.
Itt a lépcső. Kilátás a mocsárra. Ilyen sötét lesz. Nem sokára. Upró. Uh-oh.
Things have never looked worse.
A mocsárban. Elveszem a mocsárban. Na, hol lesz? Hol itt lesz mindjárt. Oda nézd! Jött a fa. Akkor mehetünk. Kell annyi beszélni vele. Ojé! Nem láttam, hogy itt van. Itt vannak, jobban mondod. Állítom a fejükre. Itt van nem valami. Na itt így lejárok.
Hol jár?
Megállt. Itt hogy hol járok, nem járok sehol. Állok egy helyben.
Akkor hol vagy? Elindultál felém, vagy?
Minden hülye gyík. Elfutottak.
Megijedtek tőlem.
Tuti! Lestem. Na remélem most beszorultam a szikla közé majdnem. Krokodil! Jaj, megint ott várjál, az útra kéne mennünk, mert megint keringhetünk az állványok alatt. Itt a feljáró.
The winds have brought you back to me. Is your task complete? A tree once stood within that glade. Under its leaves, Tunzi first saw his beloved. It does not surprise me that such a powerful memory would give itself shape. Here, a reward for your kind actions. Travel in peace, friend of the moss skins. May your path be peaceful and your days sun-blessed. The Brightthroats are most kind, but my tribe needs me. I'll leave as soon as I'm healed. For now, I shall look after the moss skins attending the bonding ritual, though I doubt my services as Gravesinger will be needed. I'm afraid I cannot. Perhaps the Hist grew the tree to honor his memory, or perhaps it grew from the sorrow of our tribe, who still miss him greatly. Perhaps Tunzi's spirit resided within that gravestake, creating the tree once his last wish was granted. Precisely. I cannot tell you of a sight unseen. However, I do believe it is connected to Tunzi and his memories of that place. He would often tell the story of first seeing his beloved under the leaves of a tree.
Na jó, akkor... Druller's Whistle az van nálam, azt dobta be.
Nálam is.
Jó, akkor ahhoz meg... Ahhoz meg... Azt mondja, felfelé kell mennünk, visszafelé megint. A mocsárba be. Megint fel kell másznunk a lépcsőn, vagy? Nem. Hát de. Lépcső, 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 lépcső. Itt kell megfújni a sípot.
Milyen síp?
Megjött a kis nőke. Követni kell a nőkét. Hova megy? Aztán neki megy a trollnak.
Drula! Thanks, the three. I wondered where you ran off to. Did Drula bring you to me, stranger? He's such a good boy. Shiralas sent you. She worries too much, but that's why I love her. We did get a little turned around, and then that creature started sniffing around. Now that you're here, I think we can make a break for it. Drula can lead me back to Shiralas.
Nagyszerű.
Come on, Drula. Let's go find Shiralas.
Elmennek. Pup, pup. Jó, akkor most megetettem őket, aztán jövök vissza. Addig itt maradok. Jó. Megjöttem!
Yeah.
Juppú! Egy olyan 10 perc kb. Múlva adjuk be a másik 2 gyógyszert, akkor egy kicsit elugrok. De az csak egy perc. Na. Akkor most azon, hogy empty lesz, ugye?
Igen.
És az merre van. Ott lent arra felé. Még egy Luca. Placs. Nem olyan mély a víz. Ja, itt vannak ilyen izék. De nem menjünk be. Megint fel kell mászni a izén. Vagy mi?
What were you thinking, bringing this thing here? Look at it, Iskanaz.
Mit hozott ide?
This
Miért?
was Saxlil. It should rest with the roots
De
of
be
the
kell
hist.
menni, nem?
That is
Mindjárt csak így dumálnak, nem látod?
You'll poison the hist with its corruption.
You're heartless.
Látom és hallom, de is értem.
Let the tree minder
Izé,
decide.
albinó gyík. Hogy mi ez?
Is it true Tonval sacrificed himself to seal Sadal away? We should leave it to the bog. Surely you agree. Oh, Treeminder, the Ojel, just as you said.
Greetings. I am Treeminder Pavu of the Brightthroat tribe.
Itt mondott.
Bemutatkozott.
The chime spoke of a visitor's approach. Our hist welcomes you within its boughs, and so do we. I regret that you arrived for what should be a joyous occasion
Nem tudsz átváltani németre?
worries and troubles.
Nem.
Pedig van német verzió.
That is a load off my mind.
Mindjárt megnézem a beállításokba, csak
It is
még
good to know that at least one thing is going right amid all the
Magyar
misfortunes
verziót keres.
looming. We are amidst the preparations for our tribe's most vital ceremony.
Az a legegyszerűbb.
Micsoda?
Now a warped and withered
Ha a magyar
stranger has
verziót
died
keres, az a
in
Hát
our
az
legegyszerűbb.
nincs.
An ill
Az
omen
nincsen.
for the arrival of our guests. I am troubled, Ojel, because I do not hear what the hist is trying to tell me. These past weeks, the hist has been agitated. It has given me signs that I believed were warnings for the bonding to come. But now I feel that I've misinterpreted. It is this clutch that is in peril, and it is you who can save it. The chimes speak of pain. Our children are suffering, but they are not hatched. The egg tenders have brought me no concerns about the clutch's well-being, but the hist always speaks truth. Go with Iskanaz. See what I am blind to. The only thing I am certain of is the hist's grief. If the hist tells me our eggs are suffering, then it must be so. The egg tenders either can't or won't tell me what is wrong. So, my hope is you will fare better. The hist's wisdom is infinite,
but our ability to understand them is limited. To commune with the Hist is to see, to hear, to smell, to feel, and even to taste in a way not your own. Discerning the meaning of these signs is not a simple thing. The Hist favors you, but there are other reasons. Secrets kept from a tree minder may be less well hidden from a stranger. They are not suited to it. Suspicion is not in our nature. I only even consider wrongdoing because I must. I cannot turn to our allies for aid either. If they begin to view our tribe as untrustworthy or incapable, the ties that bind us would break. Unlike many tribes, we welcome Ojel to join in our bonding ritual. Through this, our tribes become true eggkin, and we enjoy peace and prosperity as one. Who would bond with us if we allowed our clutches to come to harm? In that, you see my concern. It is the time when a new clutch of eggs is conceived. The egg bearers and sires are chosen, and through the bonding ritual renew the tribe. It is a significant time for any tribe, but especially so for the Bright Throats. We bond with other tribes. Our bonding ritual is more than a simple ceremony. It is the renewal of our vows. To call it off so abruptly, without explanation, would invite questions of our commitment to our allies. I must know if my fears are justified first.
Na jó. Nincsen könyv, nincsen könyv. Állti könyv. Könyves bolt. Még egy könyv.
Mit találtál?
I
Könyvet.
will be at the beck and call, Treeminder. This way, Bikojel.
Hol?
Itt.
Perhaps
Na, hol kell menni?
the egg tender's quarters is of
Azt
interest.
mondja, hogy
It
a
is
tojásokhoz,
just up the
akkor itt balra. Ja, itt ezt kell követni, ezt diskenálsz. Egyébként.
Our visit should not arouse suspicion. We host many guests, but your discretion would be appreciated. Ah, Keenum, Mime. We have a guest very interested in our customs. Please, show them the utmost courtesy.
Van valami a földön. Felfordított kosár. Oh.
Sorry about the mess here. Got kicked over during the commotion earlier.
Have you come to learn all you can
Oh, micsoda.
about egg tending
Olaf
before you
fejem.
witness our bonding ritual?
I'm sure Mime would be happy to help you. I am soon to begin my watch of the nests, and I wish to enjoy the peace and quiet a while longer. It is normally quite pleasant, but before the bonding ritual it becomes insufferable. Suddenly the village is full of experts, if you take my meaning. The sooner it's back to just me and the eggs, the better. No, just dries my scales. The eggs are blissfully unaware of all this scrutiny, I think. I don't remember all the gawking and complaining, certainly. Now, if you don't mind, I think Mime would make better company right now. Some herb. Smells
Itt belül
sharp
majd
as the
lesznek
thorns.
kéken ilyen
Wouldn't use it
Jó,
to
mindjárt,
substitute,
még dumál.
that's for certain. Must be one of the others. Just put it back with the rest of the food. Maybe under glass. I'm no herbalist. If you're worried someone's trying to poison us, I promise I'm not going to eat it. I am going to get back to my drink, though.
Itt a kosárnál mit kell csinálni?
Kosár fel volt fordítva. Volt benne egy ilyen valami büdös gyümölcs, vagy mi.
You really want
Ó,
to
micsoda
talk
zöld
to me?
festés onnan.
Visitors never want to talk to the egg tenders. Did you know that we are the only tribe that bonds with other tribes? It may not seem so from the luster of our scales, but it's true. Well, my egg-sister Mina had to lay her first clutch with a copper eye that didn't know which direction his tail should face. But no, we care for our eggs, but the hist guides their development. Not all eggs are destined to hatch, though. They return to the hist. There are signs to look for. Dry shells, lacking luster, thin membrane, an empty shadow. Inevitably, they sink into the roots and fade away. Those that remain are always healthy members of the tribe. Because they are bright throats, we are shaped the way our hist desires. Strange. Let me see them. Oh, these are just dragonthorn. Nothing to be concerned about. Don't know how they got mixed in with the fruit, unless someone's feeling superstitious. Well, it has many uses, but we mostly grow it for potions to add in fruitful bonding. Our ancestors believed chewing the leaves helps the body prepare healthy eggs. Nobody really does that anymore. We trade it to the Deadwater for their warriors, to give them vigor in battle. But I hear they've been having problems with reproduction, so I'm told there are some other, unsavory uses, but I wouldn't know anything about that. Well, my ex-sister Mina had to They return to because they are bright. You sure? I could tell you about egg rotation. Well, come back anytime. I only ever get to talk to the other egg tenders, and it's not like they need me to tell them about what it's like.
Na, beadjuk a gyógyszert, mindjárt jövök, jó? jöttem? Na, beszéltél az Iskenázzal?
Persze.
Satisfied with
Ó,
your
akkor is
visit
beszélek
here?
vele?
There is no rush. Anything in particular that caught your interest? Poison? Oh, this is Dragonthorn. We mostly
Nem
trade
tudom,
it
mit
to the
mondott, de
Deadwater
beszéltem
tribe,
még.
but it's a fairly ordinary medicinal plant. Several of the egg tenders are skilled herbalists. I don't see any reason it would be hidden intentionally. As you wish. I will await you here.
Ja.
Oh, you're back.
Satisfied with your visit here? Poison? Oh, then perhaps we have a traitor to the tribe. To think, it is beyond imagining. Quickly, let us check on the eggs. I pray we will find the truth before something terrible happens. You should visit the Uzith, our nest among the roots of the Hist. Perhaps the egg tenders on duty will provide something more useful.
Meg kell nézni a tojásokat.
I will meet you at the Uzith, the nest
Milyen
of eggs.
tojásokat?
Mit ír neked a szöveg? Beszéltél mindenkivel?
Investigatette Uxit.
Na, meg kell nézni a tojásokat.
Az Uxit a tojás?
Nem, ott vannak a tojások, gondolom én.
Egg a tojás.
Micsoda?
Mondom, az egg a tojásig.
Igen. Nem biztos, hogy ez a jó út. Azt hiszem, ezen a hídon kéne mennünk. Vagy mi ez? Itt vannak a toik, moik.
This is the Uzith, the nest where our eggs are cared for. The egg tenders take every care to ensure that our offspring are healthy and safe.
Can you do this another time, Iskanaz? We're already behind. It's premature for a tour. We still have a lot of preparations to make. True. We're also known for our social savvy, so quit trying to blow bubbles up my bog and tell me why you're here. That busybody, Iskanaz, ask you to spy on us now? I swear he'll go running to the Treeminder over the littlest thing. What? No, that's not true. Look for yourself. These eggs are as healthy as any I've ever seen. They return to the Hist. It happens to a few eggs in almost every clutch. Sometimes the Hist just doesn't believe it's time for a soul to return. The Hist takes them back and we focus our efforts on nurturing those intended to hatch.
Csinálta.
Megcsinál.
No! I can't
Jönne már.
the Treeminder is being paranoid about the
Ne játsszál Dominikot.
ritual. These eggs
Nem
are
tudtam,
going
hogy
to shine
eltűnik.
like gems when the envoys arrive. If everyone would stop fussing over us.
Nekem nem adta meg szerencsére.
I'm sorry. Did you need something? It's nothing. I'm just upset from an argument earlier. Forgive me.
Volt egy cél.
I just felt so sorry for him. The idea of leaving him to rot. I'm sorry. Can we talk about something else? No. Why would you think there's something wrong? What? No. No, no.
Ez valamit
no,
tud?
No. That can't be. It can't. I have to go. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Excuse
hol
me.
ment?
Keok! The second time today.
Itt is az a... izé van. Azok a levelek. Amiket találtunk a kosár.
Oh my. Hasara. She's not still angry with me, is she? Ah, well, yes. She is a sensitive soul. It is what makes her such a skilled egg tender, but... And I don't wish to speak ill. The river of her heart is so full that it does not take much to flood. I'm sure once she has had time to get a hold of herself, she will return. Perhaps we should continue our search in the meantime. The empty nest. Those eggs were returned to the Hist. Were the eggs poisoned, or was the poisoner's intent to harm the Hist? This is terrible. You are right, of course. Let me think. Think. This dragonthorn looks fresh, so it must have been picked recently. We cultivate ours in a small
Most megnézzük,
glade
hogy
near to
ki,
the
hogy ki
village.
kiszerezhette
That
ezeket a
would be the
leveleket.
easiest place to gather this much of the herb. Forgive me, but I must report your findings to the tree minder. I will return to your side with all the swiftness of a strangler vine. The glade is not far. I will meet you there
Hol van a
as soon as
Herb
I
Glade?
can.
Azt mondja, hogy erre. Hol vagy? Hol vagy?
Vagyok.
Fennakadok a kötélen, lol.
Mi?
Fennakadok a kötélen. Azt mondja, arra kell menni, jó. Ott egy vamaszú, abban nem menjünk neki annyira. Hogy az a... Vannak
Over
ilyen...
here, look! A body in our drying hut.
Ide rakták a... Ez volt az, aki fölött vitatkoztak.
He's really dead. He looks to be Vishkalil. You can never be certain with the ghost people. What happened here? That dead man is one of the Vishkalil, the ghost people tribe. Are they responsible for our troubles?
Ja, Titanic furúja. Biztos valami gyík furujázik a mocsárban.
Gracious roots, it just died. Another of these twisted branches dies among our roots. This is no coincidence. These things must be the work of the Vishkalil, sent to poison our Hist with their corruption. The Ghost People tribe. They make their home in the lightless corners of the deep swamp. Vishkalil only
Csári furja a zene, nem jó?
creep through the night and steal the dead. Even the brutal Roothouse people will return Saxhleel dead to their
Oh, yeah.
tribes, so they may return to the Hist. Not the Ghost People. They keep those lost souls for themselves, burying the bodies in the roots of their Hist. Or worse. Profaning them in strange rituals that keep souls from the Hist, or giving the dead legs to wander through the murk as dreadful watchmen. They mean to poison the whole village and steal our dead.
Csak ott ki kell nyomoznunk, hogy miért haltak meg?
Az például aki itt fekszik, azt azért küldték, hogy megölje azt, aki elfutott az előbb.
This may be our only chance to find the vile den of the Vishkalil before they unleash
Ezek a
more
fehérek, ezek
hounds
valami
upon us.
így ügyködnek ezek ellen. A másikok ellen.
All the more reason to keep on the path before us. She may have bested the attacker we found, but perhaps there were others.
Jó, de nem tök jó zenéje van ennek a területnek is, van itt
She will
mindegyiknek.
not be safe until the Vishkalil are dealt with.
Akkor menjünk. Azt mondja, hogy... Erre.
Just looking at these scales make me itch. Please, let it be my imagination.
Ó, volt egy quest.
They have an odd, familiar scent. I can't place it.
Hát vissza más... Ja, itt van még egy ide is. Vedd ki a zsákból a totemet, aztán utána válts vissza a másik quest.
Mit csináljak? Milyen
Vedd.
zsákból? Milyen?
Jó, mindegy, már kivettem, válts vissza a másik questre.
This might be working. This might be working.
Hát jó.
This keeps getting worse and worse. If anyone were to discover that we lost eggs to the Vishkalil, we'd never be trusted again. Ugh, that smell. We must be near the Blight Bog sump. Of course, this is where the Vishkalil would make their home.
Le kell menni itt hátul. Töltőképernyők is mindig tök jól néznek ki. Na, itt most meg kell keresni a...
Még töltök vele.
Ja, bocsánat. Megjelentél volna már, de akkor az a másik fickó volt. Ott van a hakszara.
I tried to save them. It all went wrong. She promised me she could save them. She promised me we were going to care for them and they'd live. I just wanted them to live. I don't know. She convinced me to bring her these eggs only to poison them. Look what she's done to my babies. How could anyone do something so cruel? I know. A mother knows. Rinakal's poison did this to them. Why? Why did she do this to us? People speak of the Vish Khalil as if they're monsters, but Rinakal seemed warm to me. She listened to me. She understood my emptiness.
Megint átvágták.
She took away my pain.
Levették a tojásokat, aztán
I
megmérgezték
trusted
őket.
her more than my own eggkin. I feel like such a fool. They don't feel the way I do. How can they? They have been chosen for the bonding ritual. Every day I tend to children that aren't my own. I love them, I really do. But it's not the same. They don't understand. I've tried, but her concerns are always pointed outward. She must think of the good of our tribe. My desires are small compared to the needs of diplomacy. No. Is that what you want to hear me say? That I was stupid, foolish, pathetic? I know it. I can never forget it. When I look at those unseeded eggs, I just see myself, incomplete, broken. Seeing them fade away breaks my heart. Rinakal saw that and offered me hope. I just wanted to believe it. All of it. That we'd all be happy. It was too much to ask. It was for me at first. I thought I could make myself the best choice for the bonding ritual with
Hát, hogy át lett vágva. Azt mondták neki, hogy segítenek neki, aztán közben meg csak elvették a tojásokat, aztán megmérgezték.
To strengthen them so we could save them.
Na most akkor azt mondja, meg kell vizsgálni a laboratóriumot, hol a laboratórium? Itt van valami. Itt egy levél. Kísérleteztek a tojásokon. Itt is van valami.
Perfume. A terrible odor.
Büdi valami.
Sticks in my throat.
Itt is van valami. Nem ott, nem ott.
Den of the Vish Khalil now. My spines quake. Nothing good. This place reeks of death and foulness.
Szerepel, mi volt ott, amit felvettél?
But the air here makes me ill.
Valami gömb.
Kösz.
It is like the sap of our hist, but somehow perverted.
Miért?
I would not envy the unsuspecting Saxliel who licked this tree. This may explain the poor souls who came to die at our roots.
Most mi van?
Ez mi volt? Ja, jó, te csináltál valamit? Feljött ez a képen, mi volt az? Feljött egy képernyő. Mi volt az? Jama.
Milyen képernyő? Mi?
Nem neked mondom.
The hissed sap is what makes a Saxliel a Saxliel.
Így dumál ez a... Hát ez sem, akkor nem tudom, volt az mindegy.
But if the hist's will was twisted,
Beszélni kell.
Beszélek, beszél vele. Beszél, csomót beszél az egyik.
it is so bright, you'd think it glowed. It reminds me of the poisons black tongues make from the colorful tree frogs. It is surely as deadly, maybe more so. The smell of unliving alchemy. No egg could have survived soaking in such a vile bath. No. You're telling me these creatures, they came from our eggs? I thought I was prepared for the worst, but this is abomination. I must warn Pavu. She will know what to do. We are a peaceful tribe. Our village is not prepared to face monsters made from their own flesh and blood. I must warn them. If you wish to wade deeper into foul waters, I will ask the Hiss to watch over you. Pavu will know what to do. She must.
It was all a lie, wasn't it? She never intended to help my children live. She doesn't even care that she's hurting them. She's using them, twisting them. She's a monster. She's made my babies monsters. You think they're alive? Please, we have to find them. They need me. I can't let Renekal keep hurting them. Please, just let me love them, even for a moment. I don't want them to be alone in the end. No, but if my children are tainted by these vile poisons, we may be able to follow their trail, if it doesn't kill us. The air is still down here. The fumes will linger a long time.
Fucking
poisons shouldn't exist.
I
don't know how, but I'll make sure they never hurt anyone again.
Azt mondja, meg kell... Na, követni kell a zöld gőzöket is, meg a narancssárga gőzöket is. Erre vannak a narancs... Nem, erre vannak a... Merre? Na mindegy, valamerre erre vannak a narancssárgák. Itt egy narancssárga. Itt van még egy. Itt is van, de a zöld is van, mindegy. Már ketten vannak. Ott is van. Narancssárga. Úgy sokan vannak.
I tire of track Trapping them down.
A bogarak.
These hallow wither too quickly. At least their rot is of use to the Sheriff.
I'm almost afraid to see what Renakal gives birth to next.
Erre fölfele mutat a zöld.
De nem a narancságát követjük először?
Jó?
Vagy körbe megy?
The trail leads here.
Ide ment a narancssárga. Lehet, hogy a zöld is ide jött volna egyébként, nem tudom. Gombalámpa, hihi.
He's oozing to me over here. This way.
Állj be a zöldbe.
I'm sorry. I just wanted to take the pain away.
Megint elrohant. Itt mennyi ilyen kis hulla van. Akkor most mehetünk a zöldek után, akkor külön vannak mégis.
Igen.
Gombalámpa! Jaj, visszajöttek. Zöld füst.
A krumpli bogara.
Micsoda?
Voltak, mint a krumpli bogara.
Zöld füst. Kifejteztem el. Erre.
Van a zöld füst.
Erre van a zöld füst.
Rajtam van a zöld füst. Nem.
The trail is headed this way. found you. I finally found you. Please, let us help you.
Az elfut. Először az oldalsókat szerintem, bár lehet, hogy mindenki jön. Mindenki jön, jó van.
Poison. Be careful. I'll try to mix an antidote. Over here.
Meg lehet mérgezve. Kiszedi a zöldből a... Zöld az eszed a mérget szerintem. Igen.Anyomod azt a gombot. Nyaki, fanó.
Come here. I can help.
De nem
I'm sorry. I just wanted to take the pain away.
beszélnék vele, nem lehet. Most nem akad ki a quest. Kell menni, vagy mi van? Menjünk ki. Tök jó, ott bennem lehetett. Na jó. Oké, mindegy. Ezen ne akadjunk fenn?
We can't let Reenacal do this to anyone else. No one should have to feel this kind of pain. I'm ready. I don't care what it takes. I won't let her hurt my children anymore. It'll be enough to be there and know it's over. I don't want to hurt anyone ever again.
Na most merre menjünk? Kifelé.
I blame the bright-throat eggs. They are plentiful, but weak like their tribe.
Hát, ha itt el tudunk menni, akkor arra. Bogarak már megint! Hú, de gyorsan visszajönnek.
And sisters. Not yet.
Our roots will span, our roots will span all of Murkmire when Reenacal's work is done.
Na, megint bogarak, hát ez kész.
Hathara, you wanted to be here when they hatched so badly. Now's your chance.
Hol a másik? Fönn? Ja, ott van fönn. Ott mutogat.
Can't you see that? You can have your children. These were supposed to be our children. I don't deserve them. You never did. Kill them. Fall back. I have a potion for you.
Ő az anyja. Tüzes gyík lett belőle. Húha, bekerít. Most legalább kifut. Ez vajon itt mit csinál?
Like the others. See? She's no danger to anyone. She doesn't have to be like the others.
Kis nyomika.
Isn't she beautiful? My little girl. Nothing's wrong with her. She's just a child, that's all. She needs someone to care for her. She needs her mother. I know she looks grown up, but that was Rena Cal's doing. She made her grow, but she never cared for her. She never raised her. That's why she's like this. I can fix that. I'll take her home. I can care for her there.
Ó, szegényke.
Being part of the tribe will help her.
Hogy mászkálok.
She's a bright throat.
Hát ő viszi magával.
They can punish me. I don't care. I deserve it. This one has suffered enough.
Hát mert segíteni akar neki.
No, she isn't ready yet. Can't you see she's scared?
Ja, hogy még egy idő itt marad vele.
I'll bring her home. You go back to Pavu. Tell them it's over now. I want some time.
Hát jó, akkor...
I'll take her home.
Nem lehet vele beszélni? Akkor menjünk vissza a faluba. Megint majdnem a fejére léptem. A valószúnak, ha...
There are so many new faces coming through Lilmoth since Cyrodiila collections arrived. I hope more stop by the village.
You always want to meet new people. What's wrong with us? I just hope they bring some new games to Murkmire.
Focizgat a labdával.
Oh, yes. And we could teach them Tibahatse. Do you think they'd want to learn?
How will they play hip and tail ball without a tail?
Na, ilyen, ez egy jó
Let them
kérdés.
lose their feet. We should find some visitors to try it out.
Treeminder, if you saw what I saw, there would be no question.
If you hadn't run, you might understand.
Peace. Here is the one I must hear from.
Na, mégis elhozta a kis nőkét.
Biko Gel, I have heard much of the tragedy of our loss, and the part you played in ending it. The Hist chose wisely to entrust our troubles to you. We owe you much already, but I have one last request for you, if you would hear it. Hasara betrayed us in ways beyond my imagining. Iskenaz is right to be wary, but when I look upon her and her daughter, I feel only pity. You know the truth of this tragedy better than I ever could. It should be you that decides Hasara's fate. I can sense its relief, the calm of knowing that its children no longer suffer. What that means for Hasara's daughter is unclear. Our Hist does not answer me about Hasara. I feel its faith in us, so I put my
Most el kell dönteni, mi legyen vele.
in you. Speak to the others. Return when you have decided.
Please, you have seen the horrors that Rina Kal wrought. She soaked that corruption into the very essence of her creations. We cannot allow her poisons to seep into our roots. I beg you. You think me cruel to believe so? I swear to you, it gives me no joy. One day, I might even forgive Hasara for what she's done. But if there is even the smallest chance that showing her
Nem
pity will
tudom,
harm the
beszedni
tribe,
jutalmat.
I
Micsoda?
will close my heart 1,000 times.
Tudom beszedni a jutalmat, mert ürítenem kell a zsákot.
Remek. Jó, dobják ki valamit.
They should go, far away from our tribe and our Hist. From any Hist. Never to trouble us again. If the Hist believes you are right, then you are right. I will have to hope we did not misjudge its intentions.
You know it's not true what Iskenaz is saying about her. You know it. He's a coward. She needs the Hist. It can help her. She can't be. She just can't. If they won't accept us, I'll take her somewhere else. We'll have each other. That's all we need. That doesn't matter. I'll love her however she is. If I have to care for her until my dying day, I will.
This is not a simple matter, nor a matter to be rushed. Take all the time you need. Hasara and Iskenaz will both want to plead their case to you, but I will understand if you do not wish your judgment to be swayed. There are many interpretations. Charitably, it may mean that she is not ailing as the other hatchlings were, but it is easy to see that she is not whole. I must consider the alternatives. That our Hist does not feel her pain because she is not of our tree. When I look at her, I do not see a bright throat, or even a Vishkalil. She is unmarked, tribeless, and her eyes are as blank as her scales. She may be of no tree at all. We are born of the Hist, shaped by the Hist. And when we die, we return to the Hist, to be born and shaped anew. Can the same be said of this one? Rina Kal gave her life, but can one born beyond the Hist's roots possess a soul? I have no answer. I can think of no tribe that has had to weigh such a crime. There are many who would put her to death for far less. But that is not the Brightthroat way. If we cannot find it in ourselves to forgive, then we will forget. Exile is my answer. It is often easier to clip a withered branch for the sake of the whole tree. But with thought and care, a troubled limb can regain its strength. Hasara and her daughter are broken boughs, but they may yet be mended if we make the effort to heal them. There are many interpretations that we are born of the... Then I will hear you as I hear our chimes. What is our stream's course? I feared I was being sentimental, but I am relieved to hear you offer them compassion. The Brightthroats have always navigated treacherous waters by linking arms and unifying our strength. Today shall be no different. There will always be a place among our tribe for these two, and for you, Biko. I would be honored to call you Rootkin for what you've done for our tribe. Make yourself at home here. You have
Találtál neki helyet?
rest.
Igen. El kéne adnom dolgokat.
Come, Hazara.
Itt volt
We have
kereskedőként.
ignored your pain for too long. Our pain, and we will overcome it together.
Come, my love. Let's go home.
It will be a long time before the tribe accepts them. Even Brightthroats have limits to their trust. I am hopeful that we will all grow stronger from this ordeal. It will be a long...
Volt ki nem is egy kereskedő az előbb, szerintem.
We should look at your child, Hasara. You as well. The healing hut will be quiet.
Give her a minute more. She's overwhelmed. It's all right, dear. Thank you for this. She'd thank you too if she could. We saved one. With what I've done, I don't know. My heart is so heavy, it would sink into the black murk, if not for the small mercy the Hist has shown me. If I can be a good mother to her, then it won't have been for nothing. No, I am lucky to have her. She's my reason for being. Zalcise, sacred sprout. It's a name I hope she'll grow.
Ki énekel? Találtál kereskedőt? Ott is van egy fönn.
Oh, mit?
Itt.
Nalpa ajun tunta lil vaka zudwasika lil zuzud vakota vim lil toti biko girus lil Ebo bahatsu Salil uzit putado zelil nagar kajun korna kalbaste hizavi komal.
Annyi ilyen tölcsi cuccom van. Ez is cuccot ad. Hogy énekeltél? Ja, ezt ugye ez
I
énekel.
erect the spine of humility before your great accomplishments.
Adjuk. Úgy, mindent adtam. Jó, a békás totem, az. Békás totem jönne. Totem béka. Tök jó.
Zulvat Selmin va atotik, Krona Norva ste kuvonik, Sona Shapsel Roja Mevo, Keva Bukta Big Nalodo. Drillin Kona Haj Fokuda, Shapna Raja Kork Sesuna. Bokdal Rilsi Sin Totake Salhis Abo Bak Nanake.
Micsoda?
Végeztem.
Itt vagyok a hátad mögött. Ott van a békás totem arra felé. Békás totemes köz. Béka totem. Korlát, hoppá. A fene, itt a... Találom el a lejárótlót. Milyen jó kis csónakok. Dupla csónak.
Is this alliance that weak?
Bob. Itt fal van, jó. Oké, szuper, remek. Szerintem erre előbb bejutunk talán, de nem biztos. Neki a falnak. Itt is van egy quest. Állj meg, hol vagy? Hol van? Hol a quest? Itt a quest. Van valahol a quest. Ott.
Friend of Zukas, a moment. You are the one Zuka spoke of, yes?
A kukás.
Friend to the Brightthroats.
Barátja.
I need your help.
Ennek is tök jó festéke van.
One of our
Vagy
tribe
festése.
has been killed. Brutally. Donley was skinned alive. Whoever did that to him wanted to send a message. They left his body on display. He was not dead when we found him, but there was nothing we could do, other than wet his tongue before the end. Then it is a warning to many. Our root heralds held a moot with our allies and learned that Donley was not the only Saxleal to suffer this fate. Zuka says you are one to be trusted. Would you please help prevent this from happening again?
Uff.
You should speak to Milzus in Brightthroat Village. She is the one who found poor Donley. Be gentle with her. She was quite shaken by what she saw. I will await word from you at Deadwater Village. It is the safest place I can think of. Thus far, the killer has taken the young, the old, and the sick. The Deadwater are fierce warriors without mercy. None of their tribe have been counted among the Skin Taker's victims. Perhaps the murderer is a coward. I can only hope. It's true that the Deadwater wear skins of the dead, but only those of their own tribe. It is to honor their fallen. I can't imagine one of them killing with such cowardice. It's a risk I'm willing to take. We do not think this is something spawned from our nest bed. This is not how Saxleal resolve their differences. Even Black Tongues would not torture someone they intended to kill. It would not serve the Hist. It must be someone beyond their roots. I would not be surprised if the Skin Taker was among the blackguards, but even they are rarely so meticulous in their violence. It takes patience, a steady hand, and a stone heart to skin something alive. Why would we not? Saxleal name many things according to their nature. When I speak of the Skin Taker to my rootkin, there is no confusion of whom I am speaking about. I take your meaning, I think. All the more reason for you to help us find the truth. For lack of anything to grasp upon, we can only thrash about in search for answers. Thus far, the killer has... It's true that the Deadwater wear skin.
Vissza kell váltani a másik. A frogosra. Az ott mi? Nasdeka. Az meg mi? Ez napi quest lesz, hogy igen. Mindjárt csak megnézem.
Pico, you look like someone who knows a good business opportunity when you see one.
Olyan jelen volt, nem, amikor mondtam, hogy nem találom az elején még.
Jó, ezt már adott egyszer, ez napi quest. Na, erre van a béka. A béka, erre van. A békuci. Meg kell keresni ezt a csalmattot. Hopp, itt már nem lehet. Jöttünk a kékből. Itt sem áll. Hát ez hol van? ott fönt. Hát ott fönn van a toronyban? Ott van fönn a toronyban. Hogy megyünk ide föl, várja? Itt a följáró.
Need someone who isn't afraid to get their hands dirty.
Step forward for the Nagakul.
Jó, ilyen szarvasa van.
Mondom, az összes dolog, amiben lehetek, az én elakadok.
Nem vagy élő.
Determination and your eyes' curiosity. Tell me what you seek, Biko. Ah, yes. I carved this many seasons ago. I hoped it would convince my beloved Kudnakal to join me for our tribe's next bonding ritual, but I lost the totem before it could be presented. Of course, this was when I was still a female. The Hist, in all its endless gifts, allows us to change many aspects of ourselves. Our gender is but one. I highly recommend such a change, should you ever get the chance. If we had spoken a week ago, it would have been so. But as fate would have it, Kudnakal has recently undergone a change herself. Thank you for bringing me this letter and totem. They should make fine gifts for my beloved.
Ez kész.
The map.
Na, hol van ez a... arra? A Mizussal kell beszélni. A Mizuissal. Mindig furujáznak.
Did you hear about Dunlay's killer?
I heard whispers of a skin taker.
I'm about to head up to the new Root Whisper village. Want to come along?
You're heading where? Look, I've been in Murkmire for years, and I ain't never heard of a Root Whisper village.
Help me out.
You haven't heard yet?
Did you bring more wine?
El tudunk ugrani a másik, a következőhöz, és akkor ahhoz közel van majd. Ó, de itt van. Itt van Mizu is.
Ah! Kill me. Or at least make it quick. Not like the others. Please, not like the others.
Ennek is milyen jó festése van.
Bark and birth. I nearly jumped out of my skin. Maybe I should have. It couldn't be worse than what the skin taker did to poor Thonley. Dangled like toad jerky from a tree. Not a scrap of skin or scale left on him. It's true.
Ezt találta meg a hullát. És hát akkor még élt. Csak megnyúzták.
His voice was as ragged as a broken branch. I don't know how he had the strength to speak. I couldn't understand. All I could do was wet his tongue before he returned to
Valamit akart mondani, csak nem értette, hogy mit.
It sounded like he was saying hissed. I think he wanted to be returned to the roots before the end. That's not much, is it? Maybe Sulasia would know something more useful. He found one of the other victims. Sulasia lives in Alton Mirhiliel, across the marshlands to the southwest, just off the coast. I hope you find the skin taker before they take anyone else. I will rest more easily when they are caught. If I rest at all. He's a Deadwater tracker that comes through our lands to trade his game. Very skilled so far as I'm aware. I'm sure he would spot 100 things that I missed upon finding Donley. I'm sorry. Oh, sacred sap, he does! Some of the finest pelts and hides we buy are his handiwork. You don't think some were Saxleal? Well, I'm not letting him out of my sight the next time he passes through, if it's all the same to you.
Oh, huh? Azt mondja, hogy hol kell mennünk? Oda le a tengerpartra.
Hova tűnték?
Itt vagyok az orrod előtt. Halló.
Mit mondasz?
Mondom, halló. Itt vagyok az orrod előtt. Úgy voltam. De ott voltam. Lemenjük a tengerpartra.
Nem, de semmi.
Csak az úton kéne mennünk. Nem a dzsumbolyon, pont oda vezet az út. Nye. Krokodil. Mocsári utat keresek. Ó, mindjárt ott lesz az út. Mindjárt itt az út, a mocsáron keresztül, itt van. Na ezt kell követni, és akkor ez majdnem oda-vissza. Őt oda is visz igazából. Lefutom a lovadat. Ott egy quest.
whatever will I do? Pardon me, traveler, but have you a moment? I was recently attacked by a flock of hackwings and lost a possession of grave importance as I fled. If you would but help me retrieve it, I would reward you most greatly. A plain wooden box the length of my forearm. Last I saw, it was nestled in the beak of one of the hackwings that attacked me. I believe it may have brought the box back to its nest, just northwest of this dock. I'd not ask this of you if it wasn't a matter of grave importance. The box contains a memento from my village that I simply cannot lose. Will you help? Many thanks, traveler. You have calmed this elder's heart. I shall await here for your return, of course. And take caution. Hackwings are dangerous creatures, and quick to strike. As I said, it contains a memento from my village. I haven't been able to return, you see. It's my only remaining connection. Because there's nothing to return to, I'm afraid. Imperial raiders attacked my tribe. They slaughtered many and burned down our hist tree. I've been a wanderer ever since. It was a long time ago, traveler. Still, that memento is all that I have left. I'd be most grateful if you could help me retrieve it.
Visszaváltottál a másikra?
Igen.
Jó, hogy itt is van.
You're a long way from home,
micsoda.
Gel. Best tread carefully if you wish to return to it. My name carries far these days. Why do you seek me? More than one. Choglada, impaled on a pole near here. Zuti, hanging from a tree near Lilmoth. On display like dread warnings. They are pitiful trophies. There is no glory in killing a withered root and an unblooded child. The Skin Taker only preys on the weak and defenseless. Confronted by a warrior, they turn their tail in disgrace. If we cross paths, I will not let them escape. Goosen, one of my tribe, found the Skin Taker carrying another victim to display. The coward fled without a fight. If this murderer interests you, speak to Goosen in Deadwater Village. Too clean, for one. Very little skin was left clinging to the muscle below. The Skin Taker works slowly. Their technique is one of cruelty, not efficiency. It could not be done safely in the field. This Skin Taker has a den.
Na, akkor most beszélni kell ezzel a másikkal. Méghozzá itt, ott. Nem az, nem az. Hol? Hol? Ott a másiknál. Mondjuk vissza az úton, és akkor tudunk egyet ugrani a másik. Balra van a...
Átjöttem már.
Hogy mi?
Gyere.
Elmész a krokodilokba. Most már mindegy. Na hát. Ott egy híd. Jobbra egy híd, ott.
Szép pillanat. Oké.
Másik út, másik út, másik út. Mi a panda hapci?
Pox on dishonor.
Is van egy
Kishi
quest.
is more than stupid traditions.
Kishi chose to save us.
I spit that tradition and the cowardice it breeds. The Deadwater tribe is proud, set in its ways.
Tök jó név ez a panda hapci.
Ways would be the end of us. Even a stupid outsider can see such things. I mean no offense. We almost died during our trial of ascension. We would have too, except Kishi interfered and saved us.
Igen.
By the laws of the Nakakur, the Deadwater tribe, Kishi has been sentenced to death. He should not have helped us, but I'm glad he did. The elders stand by our traditions, even as the tribe sinks into quicksand. They refuse to reach out for any aid that isn't prescribed by the Tree Minder or the Kadilith. Perhaps you could help Kishi. As an outsider, you aren't bound by our laws. Find Kishi's father, Boki. Tell him you want to
Ma
help.
kezdted? Ó, üdv a
Know
játékban
how to
akkor.
best utilize an outsider in
Hogy
this
tetszik eddig?
Be mindful of Mewa Jez, though. She seized Kishi because he interfered. Oh, my spines quiver just imagining her reaction to an outsider.
Nem ám. Bár...
The path of the lily is sacred to our people. Hatchlings ascend to the rank of warrior by walking the path, ready to defend the tribe and survive the terrors of the swamp. Failure means death and a return to the Hist. Kishi interrupted that fate. I attempt to speak plainly, as Mewa Jez teaches.
Ja igen, hát arra vigyázni kell, hogy mivel ősz bele véletlenül. Igen, ezt mindenki megtanulja.
Grateful I am alive to explain this. Kishi made that possible.
Amikor bejött ez a dolog, akkor beléptem, és így hopp, véletlenül megnyomtam magam az egeret, és hopp, pont belőttem egy őrbe, úgyhogy futás volt a kezdés. Igen, ez így működik.
The Deadwater warriors have become stronger and more powerful. At least the ones that survive.
Hát figyelni kell, az a helyzet. Így ilyen sárgákban, meg a... Tehát aki nem totál zöld, hogy nem lehet bántani, azok körül nagyon óvatosan kell mozgolódni, így főleg az egérre. Meg fegyverre.
The path of the lily claims more lives than ever before. Kishi and his egg siblings were the last novices to complete the trial without injury, let alone death. More often now, entire clutches of novices fall to the dangers encountered on the path. Everything changes. The path, the Kadilith, training changes too.
Hogy belejössz, aztán nem lesz ilyen.
Now novices die more quickly than new eggs can be hatched. Soon, the Deadwater tribe will simply be the Dead tribe. I think that's why Kishi dislikes Mewajez. I speculate now. Perhaps Kishi didn't want to see more novices perish due to lack of training. Or maybe his dislike of Mewajez got the better of him. Or it could have been temporary insanity. Regardless, he saved us, and I am grateful for that. Boki's home stands just within the village.
Igen, de utána gyűjtögetsz ilyen champion pontokat, és azzal tovább lehet fejleszteni a karaktert.
For Mewajez took Kishi away before the night had turned to day. If Kishi hasn't been consumed by a swamp beast yet, it won't be long now.
Vissza kell váltani a másik. A Skin Taker az volt. Skin Taker-en vagyok. De szerintem átjöttünk bejöttünk a városba, és nem... Ja, persze, akkor ezt jöttünk be, na mindegy. Itt vagy? Közben aludtál? Hello, hello. Elment aludni.
Itt vagyok, csak beszélgetni, aztán...
Ja, jó van, jó van. Mondom, lefejelted már az asztalt. Visszaváltottál a Skin Takerre? Jó.
Tessék?
Visszaváltottál a Skin Taker-es?
Nem.
Jó, csak megkérdezem.
Tudok utána
Ott egy Insta... Nem, oda most nem megyünk be. Ott van még egy quest. Azt is felveszünk. Látod? Ott világít itt. Hol? Belül van akkor. Belül lesz. Belül van. Belül. Belül van. Ez milyen jó? Mi ez már? Meg lehet tekerni, nem? Kár. Menjünk be, és belül van egy quest, amit fel lehet venni. Na de először itt van ez, akivel kell beszélni. El kell beszélni most.
I remember you. You freed me from the blackguards. What brings you to our village? Would that I had killed her. When I was captured, one of the blackguards seared my leg with a hot poker to prevent my escape. It remains difficult to run. The Skin Taker moved under the cover of darkness.
Azt mondja, hogy nő a gyilkos.
The woman had skin as pale as Vishgliel scales. It caught the light easily. She was dressed in blackguard leathers, 2 curved blades at her hip. I crossed paths with the Skin Taker by the Deadwater pools near our village. I wish you better luck in your pursuit than I. I will maintain the vigil here. You have a safe haven among the Deadwater. They did not take my eyes or hands, so I am still of some use. Deadwater are no strangers to pain. Our medicines are strong. I will recover. Not one of ours. That's all I can say for certain. We await members of the other tribes to account for their missing. With the body lost to the Deadwater pool, there is little else to be done. A possibility. The Blaggards have
Még
sent
beszélek
brutal
ezzel a szegény
messages
kis
in the past, but they were
érültel.
clear with their intentions. This Skin Taker has kept her identity in shadow.
Na, hol az a quest, amit fel lehet venni? Arra mész, nem? Itt van, felvetted? Felveszem én is, már mindegy. Már beszéltél velem. Az előbb ott állt a szélén, a torony szélén.
Would you help me in this endeavor? I wish to create a monument dedicated to the forces of change and chaos. I will take that which time has broken and create it anew in the name of Sithis. That is where your aid comes in. You must travel to echoes of our past, Sophia Cavern, the Teeth of Sithis, and the Tomb of Many Spears. There you will gather pieces from our days of stone nests. When all is collected, then I shall create. The beauty of change is undeniable. The crumbling stone of our foolish past, the sky bleeding red above a setting sun, the bloated face of a corpse as the skin begins to decay. Ah, to gaze upon such wonder. Tell me this. What is painted upon a blank canvas?
Köszönöm szépen a követést, Panda Akci.
Precisely. And it is only because of that nothing that some
Még beszélek ezzel a kis félrehúzott hajóval.
There is nothing, then there is something. Thus
Kicsit, és ilyen kis budjant. Ezek a gyíkok mindig kicsit budjantak. Biztos a mocsár miatt van.
Sithis is the nothing between the something, the void which created all and will one day destroy it. The will of change, the inconstant which is our only constant. My art honors this will. I destroy what was and create what will be. I belong to the clutch of Niswo, a fellowship of sorts. In the dry-skinned tongue, we would be called nothing speakers, for we speak the words of that which is void, though we do not all speak the same words, of course. Why would we? Sithis is a being of multitude. It is the will of change, the force of chaos, the lust for bloodshed. Its words are many, and so the Niswo are many. But we all speak parts of the larger truth. Perhaps an example will help. I honor Sithis through my art. I see the something within the nothing and create it. Through my actions, a lesson is learned. My mentor had a different approach. She would require offerings of blood. The greater the offering, the greater the honor. Some would sacrifice a scale or a fang, freshly plucked and bloodied. Others would offer fingers or the tips of their tails. One follower offered his heart. He died, of course. One must simply be accepted as a Vovaste, an apprentice in the dry-skinned tongue. I journeyed with my mentor for many seasons before she bestowed the title of Niswo upon me. Then I journeyed alone, spreading the dark word to many tribes. I speak but one truth. Through many seasons, this village will hear many words. It is from these many words that they will create their own truth. And though these truths will be different, they will all be, in the end, true.
Hát biztos, ha te mondod.
The Saxhleel do not require ease in our beliefs. We do not write words upon a page and request our followers to speak its unmoving words. Belief should be questioned, doubted, judged, and finally accepted. Only then is it truth.
Oké. Aztán akkor vissza a Intakerre. Meg kell vizsgálnunk a Deadwater Pulse-t. Az pedig hol van? Deadwater Pulse az itt van, itt a városon kívül. Nem, itt nincsen, tehát igen, Cyrodiilban lehet megtámadni a másikat. Máshol nem, nem kell mondnom. Itt nincsen olyan PvP, hogy itt mászkálsz akárhol és megtámadnak, csak Cyrodiilban. Ott bárhol megtámadhatnak, de máshol nem. Gyere, gyere. Milyen... Tessék? Mit mondtál? Itt lesz kint ez a Deadwater Pulse. Ja. És milyen karaktert indítottál, milyen frakcióban? Panda Habci. Blink, 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 blink. Igen, Nightblade, az tök jó, én is az vagyok, igen. Pirossága vagy kék? Hopp, itt van valami a földön. Nyomok. Ja, jó. De az elején látni fogod, hogy milyen zászló van. Amikor belépsz. Itt vannak ilyen páros csizmanyomok. Még egy nyom. Ez a kés, oda néz. Aki bömbölög. Bömbölög. Jobbá. Hol van? Itt van ez, igen. Megnyugták félig, vagy mit csináltak? Elkapta a csapda. Ez fájhat.
Don't bother. Savages rub their traps in poison. Got me so weak. The leg started festering a few hours ago. Infection spread to my blood. I'm a goner. Just wish it'd be over with already. On a fool's errand. Blundered into this trap while rooting through the muck for Hostia's damned knife. She knew the Argonians would be prepared this time. Probably sent me to get killed and throw them off her trail. Snowback wretch. Oh, was that you that stayed their blades? She was grateful for that. Dying at the hands of the same lizards that killed her husband would have been the worst way to go. Think she snapped a bit after, though. Her hate for them turned into something else. Do I look like a skeever to you?
Ezóta társagyilkosnak. Elkapta a csapda. Kereste a kést, amit az előtt találtunk. Barlangban van.
One exit, but trapped. Give Hostia my regards. Tell her I'll be waiting for her in Orky's bloody teeth. No, been abandoned a while. Perfect place for your skin taker to work undisturbed. She didn't like us around when she had guests. Doesn't hurt so much now. The end must be close. Just leave me to die in peace. You spared her life. She was grateful for that. But the mud lizards, they would have cut her throat without a second thought. Just like they did to
Kék, az a DC.
Rumor was Hostia and her daughter had to watch.
Mi a nevük? Daggerfall? Covenant vagy valami hasonló. Akkor lehet, hogy majd találkozunk Cyrodiilban. Hi-hi-hi. Mint a... Nagyon sokszor mennék oda.
Had to be guilty of something. Doubt that made much difference to her. She's always had an axe to grind. But I wager the blade at her throat brought back some bad memories. They crossed the line they can't step back from with that.
Hát jó, akkor egy barlangban van, ugye itt a barlang, tessék, puf, nincs is messze. Hát level 10-től mehet Cyrodiilba, csak szólok. Felskáláz 50-re. Így bemehetsz nyugodtan. Hát igazából úgy, tehát a HP-dat meg a többit felskálázod, de ugye a skilljeidet, azokat nem. Tehát amíg skilled még nincs meg, az nem lesz meg. Csak felhúzza a HP-t. Tehát elvileg be lehet menni level 10-től. Az így dumál valami. Hol van?
I tried to offer you the same mercy you gave me. You should have taken it.
Hopp, itt van. Hát akkor esünk neki. Adjuk a tűz. Na. Van egy naplója itt. Na jó, hát akkor menjünk. Beszélni kell Dazsalinnel. Bent van a városban.
Az ugrózók fel kéne menni.
Igen. Ott van hátul. Mit csinálnak itt? Jó van itt.
You return. There has been no new sightings of the Skin Takers since we last spoke. Though this bright-throat woman arrived, she was asking for you.
I'm glad to see you unharmed. The Deadwater said you had passed through here in your search for the Skin Taker. I was beginning to worry. Truly, you have done us another great service. For all of Murkmire, in fact. Many will ask what brought about this terrible brutality. Did you discover anything to make sense of it?
Szóval az egyik gyíktörzs megölte a férjét, és azért és utána mi megmentettük valamikor korábban. És most itt ilyen bosszú hadjáratra indult, aztán azért kezdett el így öldökölni.
We'll never become so combative as the Deadwater. But perhaps it's time to accept that compromise can't always be the answer. A hard lesson. On the bright side, the trouble at hand is over. Please accept our gratitude for all you've done.
Juhú. Na, menjünk még a következőre is?
Hát szerintem már...
Gyere majd holnap?
Ja, hogy holnap inkább.
Holnap akkor megállok itt, nézem a gyakorlatozást. Pápá. No, hát akkor a kalandozások a mocsárban holnap délután folytatódnak. Köszönöm szépen még egyszer a követést, Panda Habci, és gyere holnap is. Ha van valami kérdésed közben esetleg, ha játszol, vagy még holnap délután, akkor nyugodtan megpróbálok válaszolni rá. Köszönöm szépen a figyelmet, sziasztok, jó éjszakát!